Welcome, my sisters. So today episode it is a video, and you can watch me in my weenie costume for today's episode. And I wanted to really talk about the importance of having fun in your business and not taking yourself too seriously. So we're in the business, right, of beauty. And I think sometimes we forget to like just have fun with it and the importance of it. So if you didn't know, I love Halloween. I think between Halloween and Christmas, fine, Christmas wins for me. But I also have clients that don't celebrate holidays, don't celebrate Christmas or holidays like this, and that's totally fine. But they appreciate that. Number one, I'm respectful that if you don't celebrate the holidays, it's totally cool, and that we get to be different and accept each other's differences. So, in today's episode, we're going to be talking about just video and content creations, the importance of having fun and showcasing your true personality, and how you get stronger throughout the times that you do this to make sure that you don't allow other people's opinions to dim your light. So if you're looking at me right now, okay, my hair's a little crazy. So I wanted to be Whitney. I did not want the orange hair. I tried the wig, but it was too small for my fat head. So I just ended up doing this. I didn't want to do hairspray because if I put color in this thing, it's gonna be a pain in the butt to take out, and I have a little blonde pieces still. I didn't want to mess with that stuff, so I just kept it like this. But this is part of who I am. Like every year, so this year I did a video on Pinterest because it's exclusive to Pinterest. That's why I didn't post it on Instagram. On the Frankenstein thing, and I just did my hair for Whitney. Like I dress up every freaking year. Doesn't matter. I don't care. People look at me funny. Some of them laugh. Some of them look at me weird. It doesn't matter because this is who I am. Like I love not taking myself seriously. I love doing all this stuff I wanted to do when I was a little girl. But I stopped myself. How many have you ever stopped yourself or your inner child because of what people may say or what people may think? That happened to me a lot as a little girl and also as a teenager prior to being 15 years old. People's opinions and things were really important to me. So I stopped myself from doing so many things I wanted to in my life. And I promised myself as I grew up that I would not allow that to ever happen again. And that is why it's so important to me to have fun. So my question to you is, why are you in business? Like, do you love being serious? Do you just love giving feedback? Do you just love being in your energy, whatever your energy is? And not for everybody, fun is not going to be part of everybody's brand, right? And I think it's so important that you stay true to who you truly are. Like for me, having fun is really important. Doing crafts is very important. Like I just did that crazy spider back there. If you're watching the video, you can totally see it. I did my makeup, my hair. This is fun to me. Dressing up is fun to me. And so it's part of my brand, right? And my question to you is like, what is something that you want to do in your business or instead of your brand that you've been stopping yourself because you're scared of what others may think, or you're scared how it's going to be perceived? And the part two of this, it would be, so what happens when you put yourself out there or your fun or your other side of you? Like what's going to happen? And I really feel like there is this duality of things that happen and there's the middle ground. So the good stuff is that people who are like you, they're gonna be freaking attracted to you. Then the other part is like people who are like, that is so not my vibe, you're gonna repel them. And that's good because you don't need them in your content, you don't need them in your business. That's what the beauty part of, you being true to who you are and what your brand and business stands for, you get to attract and repel. And then there's that middle ground that they're like, hey, that's fun. I would never do that, but I want to keep watching. So there's always middle grounds in those three things. So just be open to that. The other part is like, so part three is how you're going to deal with the criticism or that people's like, you're crazy or whatever, or she's just doing it for the show. You need to, once you're true to yourself, when you do things because you want to, when you do things because it's part of who you are, other people's opinion, you start growing older, you really don't care. I'm 37 years old and I'm like, I'm going to be 40 soon. And, I'm just to a point in my life where I'm like, I'm going to live my life the best way, my way. And that's it. And the people who agree with that, cool, and like love it and want to be with it, cool. The ones that don't, cool. It doesn't matter because I'm fulfilling my own happiness. I'm fulfilling my own purpose. And it's so important also that we don't just rely on our happiness and purpose to be tied to our business. Because when something happens or if you decide to pivot and change, because life is constantly pivoting and changing, it'll make it harder on you. So I think it's just so important to really be true to that. And lastly, don't be scared of just being who you truly are, and it will open up things for you. For me, I never thought I would be doing camera like videos of hair and the crazy ideas that come up with in my cabeza. Um, but it works, and it's been cool, and that works really well for me and my brand. And at this, I'm just to the point, I guess, where like I just don't want to stop myself. In 2018, I decided to really just start putting myself out there the way that I am, with some, also with boundaries of how much I would share from my personal life and what I would and wouldn't share. And it has worked well for me, and it has made me happy. And some people, sometimes they don't like my stuff. Sometimes you won't get the engagement that you want. You may not be trending like everybody else, but you're being true to you, and that brings so much happiness and joy. And this brings happiness and joy. My house is full of spiders and cobwebs since August. Today is the last day. All that stuff gets taken down. And starting tomorrow, we start. So for shout out to Nina, I know she does the Grateful AF challenge. For me, it's just like a thankfulness month. Like for me, it's like, what am I thankful for? Like one thing a day. Um, that starts tomorrow for me. That's very important to be grateful and thankful for the stuff that I do have. It's not solely life and business for me. It's not solely on what can I obtain out of things. It's also like being grateful for the things that I already do have, and always looking at my things of, what are some goals that I want in 2, 5, 10 years, and is there a way to make it possible today? And just being very transparent. And there's a freebie for you coming up on the 11th of November. So just keep out for that. I always wanted to have control of my time. That's why I got to the beauty industry initially. I wanted to first help other women because I had horrible experiences in the salon. And that was just my stories, of things I've gone through at the salon. So that was part one. And the part two, it was really important also for me to have control of my time and my schedule. And I'm finally able to do that, and it feels flipping amazing. And I no longer tie that to when I make certain money, when I reach certain goals and things like that. So that's very important to me. And my question to you is like, what brings you joy? Like, what is one of your big outcomes and goals in life? Is it to have more time to yourself when you reach a certain monetary goal or a certain like success goal? Can you make that happen today? Is there a way to start living the life that you dream of? And it's so important to not just have it tied to like accomplishments and goals. Sometimes the simplicity of having a pumpkin spice candle lit is enough of happiness, and that brings me joy and fun in my life. So what is your brand thing? Let me know in the reviews on the podcast, or just DM me at Celeste the Stylist. What brings you joy? What brings you happiness? What's the main thing in your brand? For me, it's fun. Don't take my shit too fucking seriously. I know the wrinkles are gonna come. They're starting to come. I know I'm not gonna be for everybody, but I'm not pizza, and I'm cool with that. I ain't coffee, and I'm cool with that. There's people that hate coffee, and I'm cool with that. But I love my coffee. I am who I am, and this is who you get. And I just wanted to say that there's two things for you. First, in the blog, there is a new blog on hot tips for fall and winter for your hair care and skin care. I just got published by a North, I think it's North Bay Women magazine. So thank you, shout out to them. I was able to write my article and share it digitally and in the printed copies. And also, there is new freebies coming. So if you want the freebie on the mobile salon, like that one's going away. If you already have access to it, you get to keep the access to it. But the mobile salon one, the Reels one, and short video freebie, and the last one is the at-home care tips that I had there with videos. It has like under like 60-second videos of tutorials and things to do for your at-home beauty care, for your hair care. Those are going away. So those three will be gone on November 11th, and my new freebies are going to come in. I'm super excited for them because they're so different, and it's something I've been wanting to do for a while. The freebies I've had for the past 2 years. So it's time to say goodbye to the old, into the new. So excited to share those with you. So if you want to download them, go ahead and download them. Thank you so much to I really want to say thank you to the people that watch my videos, to the ones that DM me on how the freebies helped them, how the podcast has helped you. I appreciate you so much because I know it takes time out of your day, energy out of you to do the things. And I am so freaking like happy that the things that I put out that take a lot of work and time that I do for free are being helpful for you, because that's why I do the things. So thank you so much. And will be going live today. So that's why I would look like this. Plus we're going to go trick-or-treating with the kids at 6. So yeah, I'll be going live on Pinterest TV to do my last Halloween tutorial for October, and hopefully I'll be back in November with some holiday hairs. Okay, so much love. I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you so much. Bye, loves.